Welcome to the ISE Content Studio here at ISE 2023, live in Barcelona. Our topic today is innovation and AI. And we're really honored to have a guest, Mayte Hidalgo, Head of Innovation and AI Center of Group Mediapro. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mayte, innovation, what are the most relevant tech innovations which are transforming the AV industry?
Well, I would say we are witnessing a time of hybrid disruptive technologies, which are converging into real stand-up solutions. So the momentum we are living right now, where AI technologies are reaching a level of maturity, VR, immersive in general, 5G for connectivity, are changing real the use cases we can implement through all this new framework of interaction for the audiovisual environment. It's also important that the moment we are living, consumers have been pampered by the tech giants. So we are all used to Netflix, Amazon to experience one-to-one, hyper-personalized experiences on audiovisual. And I think this is going to be the real transformation for the next years. We are going to demand experiences that are meant for us individually, and also that are going to put the person in the center of all of them.
You just mentioned AI. I mean, there's this big hype around those new AI tools like Chat-GPT, like Stable Diffusion, Dall-e, you name them. What do you see? Is that just a hype, or is that here to stay?
Well, I will not say hype. I will say this is a moment for the ecosystem. So what's happening is that supercomputing is enabling that we can train massive systems, such as those you just mentioned, but also, as an example here with the Supercomputing Center of Barcelona, Maria, AI system for Spanish language, also was trained. So this is the basis for the ecosystem to develop a myriad of use cases, a myriad of initiatives. And I will say the collaboration across engineers, data science, academia as well. Every day there's a new paper on digging a bit deeper on GPT 3.5 and what are you going to develop with this. Or also, the good thing is that technology is getting democratized. So everyone may access an account of Dall-e and play with artificial intelligence, not just for professionals, but also for common people to understand new creative process, new ways to generate interactions as never before. So I think it's not hype. Of course, Chat-GPT, as an example, is not yet a super stable.
But it's so fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you type in a line and just writes a full article, and it reads like it's perfect. But there are some challenges that we all know because you don't know where it comes from, everything. But it's fascinating, and everyone can try it. It's that democratizing this AI.
I think that's the point, really, interaction. Chat-GPT is going to be a paradigm shift on interaction. So far, when we were talking about artificial intelligence, on the last 10 years, it was banking and insurance with predictive models and with customer segmentation, telcos as well. Then in the last 5 years, more or less, Spain, industries, fashion, or retail implementing a kind of projects. But in the last year, there's been a change of paradigm with all these new massive systems. So
I think that the big difference from the past is that now it's generative. I mean, it used to be all the picture recognition or the recognition tools, the analytics tools. That's all taking information from massive amount of data, be it visual or text or whatever, and now it's generating something.
Yeah, and that's all leverage on the capabilities of supercomputing and also the fact of training these massive systems that basically is that you have a big giant eating a lot of data, nurturing from that, learning from that. But of course, at the point you really want to develop a professional solution with a business objective and purpose, that's another league, let's say. You need to plan it as a digital project with a new technology which has a lot of capabilities, but also which needs to be fine-tuned, which needs to be industrialized, which needs to be monitorized in the whole implementation, etc.
But we've seen that in other parts of the industry, like in gaming, where you have those gaming engines like Unreal, and that's also provided for free, free to use for the creative playing, and on a professional level for really creating things like the studio or professional games. So do you see something similar for those AI tools?
Well, in fact, some of them are already open or with a very low entry barrier, let's say. And I think the strategy of cloud in general, of the big ones, Amazon, Azure, Google, is going to be generating all those services, pushing the ecosystem to create, the layer of value over that massive systems and boost new solutions over all that ecosystem of technology.
But you're working for a media organization like Mediapro.
Yeah.
So what does it all mean for media organization, for the media world? What is the benefit of AI, of generative AI? Does it generate new films maybe in the future, or new videos, or do we still need humans, or what is the future?
Well, I think we need to be cautious about all these, end of the world, apocalyptic predictions. I think it's going to generate a human-machine interaction model, like for other technologies we have lived in the past years. It happened the same on a different paradigm, but somehow the same for digital and for the internet. There were some ways of communicating in that era that were replaced with the online digital environment. And now we are going to leverage all these tools for creatives to get inspired, to get new capabilities on their thinking process. Also, it affects the whole value chain of audiovisual. It affects from creativity to production to documentation to the distribution. Also, and I think overall, in terms of customer, in terms of the consumption of the audiovisual, we want second screens, we want interaction. The big giants have pampered people on that, so they are demanding that from anyone. And I think it's changing the whole relationship model, but it doesn't mean technology comes and people is not going to bring value. I think the other way around. I think it's going to boost value and it's going to minimize repetitive tasks. It's going to minimize things that really do not bring a differential to your project. So
it's a set of new tools that can actually spark a lot of innovation and creativity. So we're looking into exciting times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there's one last thing about ethics, because we see the benefits of it and it's fascinating, but it also comes with responsibility.
Yeah.
I would call it like this one. So what is the issue of ethics in AI?
Well, I think responsible AI is the big new thing as well, because as far as we are redefining a whole world of interaction and communication, we need to bring new rules because there are new challenges. So deepfakes, as an example, the whole term of identity is changing. So we were talking about digital identity. Now we even talk about an AI can clone your identity, not just in terms of your face, not just in terms of your gesture, but also in terms of your voice.
Yeah.
Identity is experiencing a whole paradigm shift as well. And I think, the European Union is doing big steps at this regard with the AI Act. It was, I think, on April 2021, where it was defined the key focus of this ethics framework, where some regulations will take place. So new challenges, new rules to be applied.
Mayte Hidalgo, thanks a lot for being our guest. Very
Thanks to you.
fascinating, and innovation is one of my favorite topics. Thanks a lot for being our guest
Thank
today.
you very much.
Thank you very much.